Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over the Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 3 Supersonic from Jakks Specific. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the 5-inch Sonic the Hedgehog Supersonic, looking awesome over here. From the third movie, we feature Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic himself by Jakks Specific. And going around to the back, we have a picture of Supersonic over here with the rest of the figures in the wave, and a brief bio over here reading, Supersonic is the ultimate form for Sonic. In this state, his power is unmatched. Or is it? With 22 points of articulation over here, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 3 logo over here, let's take a look and unbox Supersonic. Taking care to pull this out a little bit, putting a finger over here and slowly cutting all the way around with said finger, not cutting myself on that matter. Trying to keep this card intact. I do like keeping the cards on these. They look really good. It's kind of like a little trophy in a way of the figures you've already gotten. It works out very well. And Sonic easily plops out of here. We do not need this piece, and we just take Sonic out pretty easily in his super form. Discarding what we don't need and keeping what we... Oh my goodness, he's dead. I really love Supersonic's head sculpt right over here. The eyes are very nicely done with the red. It reminds me of Shadows a lot, and they look great behind that glass. It's awesome. I'm just so glad we don't have that weird Mario thing where they follow you around. They look much better this way. Very well done. The nose is painted really well. It is kind of bulbous and really poking out, but I do like how it looks in a way. It looks really shrunken over here. I'm not sure if that's optical illusion or paint or what. The smile is painted on nicely, but there's a little too much black over here. I may chip away at that with a fingernail or something. I don't know. It might work. And the paint for each ear is really great too. And on the inside, you can see some texturing. Very well done in that sculpting. Speaking of which, the sculpting is really nice on this head. The hair, you can see the feel and just touch, and it's just great to look at this whole piece. It's amazing. It doesn't look yellow. It looks gold underneath the camera light. It's really nice. It looks very yellow in real life, but underneath the camera, it's just brilliant. I love it. It's like a bunch of bananas. DK would love this. And going all the way back around to the front, we have a swivel going all the way around over here for the head sculpt, as well as an up pretty far and a down pretty far. The neck does show a lot. It looks kind of weird. You get a pivot over here as well, all the way around this nice head sculpt for Supersonic. The body looks really nice as well. I do like how the tan doesn't conflict with the gold, or at least meld with it too much. It's a separate color and should stay that way. It looks nice. I also love the white of the gloves over here. They look very nice and not dirty at all or anything. Very clean. We also get on the back 3 quills over here, and his tail looking great. But the real star here is that golden color, that yellowish canary, yellow gold. It's wonderful, beautiful, and really makes this figure pop on the shelf or anywhere else you see it. And for articulation, the body can swivel left and right, even if that does break up the tan a little bit, going back and forth pretty well, as well as side to side. Pretty nice on that. The arm can go up pretty far. A hard detent on that, but it works really well. And you also get a butterfly joint in this as well, and all the way around for the arm over there. And for the arm, you also get a swivel at the bicep over here and at each elbow segment over here. Kind of hard to see for both, and you also get one at the wrist as well. And you also get a hinge of the elbow going up pretty far, as well as a hinge on the hand going in and out pretty far. Very nice on that. And for the legs, you get some really nice golden rod for those legs. They're spindly and thin, but great for running for Sonic. I love these so much. And even though he mostly floats while in supersonic form, you do get his amazing shoes that really shine brightly even amidst all this beautiful gold on him. Getting a closer look though, the paint is not the best. On the bottom there's a little bit of red over here, as well as what the heck is that thing over there. And on the side over here, what is this streak of white? It looks awful. But I do appreciate the sentiment. They did give a little bit of gold on his shoes over here for the tongue portion. Looks very nice. And the white is very clean all the way around. His socks are great too. And for more articulation, we get out really far on this. Very awesome. And in pretty far, as well as up nicely and back nicely, and then back over here as well, and down with a swivel over here, and then you get a down and an up and a pivot over here. No real swivel down here, and 2 pegos at the bottom of the feet, and I love this texture down here. Supersonic is a very nicely done figure, a great glow up from the original version, but also a wonderful companion to it as well. But can he hold accessories? Find out right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic holding a couple of rings from the games. They look really nice with him. And here is Movie 3 Supersonic holding a red star ring and a 10 ring. And no, I will not collect all of these in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Please stop asking me. My inbox is getting full. Here is Movie 3 Supersonic holding the teal Chaos Emerald from Jazzwares. And I love how this looks, actually. It's really nice to see him hold something that his game counterpart came with. And here is Movie 3 Supersonic holding the Jakks Pacific Chaos Emerald in teal, or as I like to call it, the Super Emerald in teal. This is the one the video game Modern Supersonic came with a long time ago, and I'm super glad to have this in my collection, both of them. And here is Movie 3 Supersonic next to video game versions of the Shield box and the 1-Up box, looking awesome over here. Here he is taking a well-deserved rest after running for so long in his supersonic form, ready to bust this box open when his rings almost run out. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic standing on a bunch of spikes. Nothing can stop him now. And here's Movie 3 Supersonic holding one of those Eggman springs that bounces you back. They were a pain in Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I played last month. Check out my Let's Play. And they're still a pain now. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic on the snowboard from the second movie, looking really nice over here actually, and kind of in scale, honestly. Here he is on the board from the games, the snowboard looking awesome over here, doing some kind of weird stretch, I guess. And here he is on the skateboard from the games, looking amazing over here. I just love how he looks actually. The orange and the teal complement him really well. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic holding the map marked Safe Worlds. I do love how this looks, but I think he's already found the world that he's in safe enough. Movie 3 Supersonic stands at about 5 1/4 inches taller, so. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic next to regular Sonic and Light Up Sonic over here. They look really nice, but I think this one is a bit better than them. I just love that gold color. Here's Movie 3 Supersonic next to Movie 3 Tails and Movie 3 Angry Tails. Angry because he isn't Supersonic, but happy for his friend. Here is Movie 3 Supersonic next to Movie 3 Shadow and Movie 3 Light Up Shadow. I really hope we get another Shadow in maybe a color similar to this. And here is Movie 3 Super Shadow next to the characters who we had the most interaction with in this form, Eggman, or Robotnik at least, and Knuckles, whose hot dogs flew on his head and his eyes. I'm really hoping we eventually get a Master Emerald powered Robotnik as well as a Light Up Knuckles. That would be my biggest wish for this line. And here is Movie 3 Supersonic next to Movie 2 Supersonic and the Movie 2 Supersonic in 2.5-inch form with the wrong colored eyes. And also he can barely stand. He's kind of holding on to Movie 3 Supersonic's hand. I do like this one, but this one's really the best, honestly. Sorry, Movie 2. Love ya. And here is Movie 3 Supersonic next to his video game brethren, the classic Supersonic and the modern Supersonic. They all look really nice together. I'm loving the yellow. I do think I like this more, though. It just shines and hits and works out so well. Jakks, just move to 5-inch. And here is the upgraded version of the last picture, Hypersonic, at least in classic form, and the modern Team Sonic Supersonic. I'm having a hard time figuring out which one's my favorite, though. I don't like this one as much. The weird shine is just okay. Kind of reminds me of this one a little bit, I guess so. I think this one's the best. I love the paint. Overall, super. Despite being the exact same mold of Sonic from the previous wave, I do think Supersonic has a ton of merit. The gold coloring they picked for him was perfect. The sculpting is really nice. The coloration of him is great. And aside from the shoes, it's basically perfect. He can hold a wide variety of accessories from different Sonic lines that are smaller than he but fit really well in his hands, and you can put him in a ton of great poses for play or display with the rest of your Sonic figures. He even scales nicely with not only his movie counterparts and other characters, but also his game counterparts and other characters. So if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, the third movie coming out later this month, or Supersonic in general, then you will love this figure. It is amazing. But make no mistake, the most super thing here is you watching this video. Thank you. So which Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 3 figure is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.